It is a theoretical concession, and a practical concession which we cannot afford. To do so would only add to the confusion, a confusion which in part forms the basis of the established order. Our reversal of perspective, on the contrary, is clarifying within the very terms of the confusion. It is already a revolutionary act at the level of the subjective conditions of revolution. The reversed perspective, the revolved perspective, is the perspective of revolution itself. Ideology is the sublime hustle. The use value of ideology is as a tool for exploitation. The ideologue uses ideology to con you into letting him put his egoism above yours in the name of altruism, morality, and the general interest, are winning back in a positive connotation of a word like greed or selfishness, the central universal, and mutually agreed upon pejoratives of the two extreme representations of modern capitalism. Hey, Walt Weekly, thanks for watching. Matt Pesavento, you're back! Of the two extreme representations of modern capitalism, private capitalist and state capitalist ideology, which try to confine the totality of possible opposition within the universe bounded by the polar pseudo-opposition, is such an act because it locates precisely the point of their essential unity, the exact point of departure for a revolutionary movement which, by breaking away simultaneously, identically, and singularly breaks with both. No less is our expropriation of a word like communism such an act, for it is already an expropriation of the expropriators. The free world is not free, and the communist world is not communist. We use the words communist society to mean the direct opposite. This is thesis number 10. Jared! Yo, you better come on camera, otherwise I guess I have no real friends. I am a friendless foe. Number 10, we use the words communist society to mean the direct opposite of that which masquerades as such in the present world, namely bureaucratic state capitalism, that the classical private capitalist societies of the West, themselves maturing toward a form of state capitalism, collude with the Eastern powers in the propagation of this lie. Is hardly an accident and should come as no surprise. It is rather one facet among myriads of an antagonistic cooperation, which reveals the hidden essential unity binding together these pseudo-opposites. The true communist society begins with the expropriation of the whole of capitalist society by the associated producers, which, if we are to judge by the numerous historical attempts at this process so far, will take the form of a global organization of workplace, a community, or regional, etc. councils. The workers' councils, or to use the original Russian name expropriated, in fact, is in a name by the Bolshevik bureaucratas, the Soviets. We conceive the realized... This is thesis number 11. Jared, you don't want to come on camera? What the hell, bro? Is it not working? If you want to come over and play tennis, let me know. Text me or message me here. Comment. Number 11, we conceive the realized social individual communist man as having for his property, that is, for the object of his appropriation, his whole society, the totality of social life. All of society is wealth for him. His intercourse with his society, his living relations with the rest of the social individuals and their objectification is in its totality the appropriation of social life. Productive activity becomes a form of individual consumption, just as consumption itself is a form of self-production. The activity of the simultaneous appropriation by each individual of all the rest, or of the appropriation of society by all at once. Interappropriation, realized into subjectivity or co-property, itself constitutes the totality of social production. This appropriation by all at once of all is none other than the resonance state of egoism. Communism is the positive abolition of private property, of human self-alienation, and is thus the real appropriation of human nature through and for man. Okay. Would come on camera, but I'm sitting on the can. We're going to take a few minute break. Hope you're having a fun Sunday like me. I hate iPhones. I don't know about you, but I fucking hate iPhones. What up, Daniela? Happy Sunday. Happy post 4th of July. Hope you didn't blow off any fingers lighting all those mortar shells, blasting out cannon fire over the lake. Eliel is so cute. Oh boy, her daddy loves her. Yeah, it looks great and you look great. I hope you're having a fabulous Sunday and the family is well in this coronavirus COVID-19 plague. Anyways, I hope you're having a fabulous day. Call me or text me. Would love to see more pictures. Bye. I'm gonna go plug this phone and I'll be right back. All right, shout out to our sponsors, marijuanabusiness.com. That's www.marijuanabusiness.com. Oh, I'm being FaceTimed. What up? Hello. You are live on Facebook, sir. Do you want to stay anonymous, or would you prefer to announce who you are and join the podcast?
Seriously, I'm live?
You are live on Facebook right now. There are 2 people watching, but you don't have to say who you are.
I'll remain anonymous.
Okay, we have an anonymous dialer. Someone has called into the show. His name is Anonymous, and he will not be identified, and anything he says is, you can copyright it. Just a warning, if you bust out any genius puns, you know, you can't copyright it, Mr. Anonymous, because you are stating them publicly on Fakebook.
Duly noted.
So do you want to play tennis today?
I don't know if you got my text, but I'm out of town for a bit.
Oh.
But maybe when I'm back.
Okay, sounds great.